An important update on the $1,400 fourth stimulus check, specifically focused on Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, and Survivors beneficiaries. Let's get into it and discuss this important information that we certainly need to take note of. Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I am back each and every day bringing you all the latest updates, and to help you out in any way that I can, make sure that you get all of the money and benefits that you're eligible to receive during this time. Thank you, I truly appreciate it, and please remember I am very much dedicated and committed to helping you out in any way that I can. All right, thank you so much. Let's get into it and talk about the latest updates on these $1,400 stimulus checks and what is going on with them. All right, so about a month or so ago, the Senior Citizens League actually came out with an announcement that they were going to be starting this petition where they would reach out to Congress, members of Congress, and call on them to issue a $1,400 emergency stimulus check specifically focused on Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, and Survivors beneficiaries. Now, we've been talking about this actually a couple times over the last month or so since this announcement, simply because this is a big announcement, because the Senior Citizens League is actually a big, powerful advocacy group for Social Security beneficiaries and for seniors. So the simple fact that they're coming out asking for Congress to issue this emergency $1,400 stimulus check is actually a really big deal. So that's why we've been talking about it, and because there's actually been some really good updates on this. Well, I want to talk about a little bit more information here. Now that they have released more information on this, I want to let you know what is actually going on and what we can expect over the coming days here as they're finally getting ready to introduce all of this to Congress. So yeah, take that, Congress. Just one more thing that they need on their plate right now, but you know what? That's totally okay, because this is in the best interest of fixed income beneficiaries, and ultimately, hopefully, it results in a $1,400 stimulus check for these tens of millions of beneficiaries. So, like I said, this would just be in reference to a one-time $1,400 stimulus check. Now, I get it. The other times that I've talked about this, I've seen the comments down below saying, we need $2,000. I totally get it. I agree. $2,000 would be much better, but at the end of the day, $1,400 is still better than zero, right? So I think all of us can probably agree on that much. But either way, we do know this much. The Senior Citizens League is advocating for these $1,400 stimulus checks to go out to all 69 million plus beneficiaries who fall under the Social Security umbrella. So, Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, and Survivors beneficiaries. Yes, 69 million plus beneficiaries. So, that'd be pretty cool stuff right there, right? So, just roughly doing some quick math on this, I just kind of wanted to figure out, like, what would this actually cost? It would cost about $98 billion at a $1,400 stimulus check. Now, again, you can check my math. I just really roughly did that as I was talking. I did some rough mental math. I could be way off, but I think it's about $98 billion is what it would cost to send out about 69 to 70 million people a $1,400 stimulus check. So, it really wouldn't cost that much, considering they're talking about this $1.2 trillion infrastructure package and this $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill. So $98 billion is virtually nothing when it comes to talking about these massive packages like this, right? So as you can see, it wouldn't be that hard for them to figure out how to send out basically $100 billion worth of payments for the people who need them the most, right? So pretty cool stuff. Here's one other key point that we want to talk about regarding these $1,400 checks, and that is the Senior Citizens League is going to be introducing this petition to members of Congress in early October. Now, I did not see a specific date as far as when early October would actually be. I mean, are we talking October 1st? Are we talking October 10th? Are we talking October 15th? What is early October? I'm not quite sure about that. I did not see a specific date, but it looks like early October they will be petitioning and sending out this information to members of Congress, as in the signatures on their petition, all of this, and basically reaching out saying, hey, check it out. Throughout the month of September, we've gathered X number of signatures on this petition, and we need this $1,400 check sent out to all these millions of beneficiaries. So if you have not signed that petition yet, again, this is not my petition. It is from the Senior Citizens League. If you're interested in checking it out, I will link it down below at the top of the comment section in a pinned comment. You can check it out there. But again, Only sign it if you agree with what's going on there and if it's actually something that you want for either yourself, maybe family members, friends, things like this, somebody who would be qualified for it. So again, it's not mine. I'm just being here talking about this and helping you out in any way that I can, but this is out there. Again, I don't have solid numbers on numbers of signatures that they've received, but I've heard rumors that they were sitting at about a week ago at about 20,000 plus signatures. So again, that's just a rumor that I heard. I don't have anything backing that up, simply other than just the fact that this is kind of what was being talked about. So either way, a lot of signatures, right? 20,000 is still a decent amount. I'm sure they have many, many more than that. I would anticipate anyway. But again, I have no solid information as far as what they have for signatures. But either way, if you're interested in signing it, check that out, as it looks like they're going to be bringing to Congress here in a matter of literally just days, considering October 1st is just 2 days away, right? So it looks like this is going to be happening soon here. And hopefully Congress will come together and hopefully come together and realize that, oh, I guess this is something that all these millions of beneficiaries actually do need during this time, right? And maybe they'll just come to their senses and say, hey, you know what? Maybe many more people throughout the entire country, rather than just all of these beneficiaries, but in addition to, maybe other low-income people out there probably need stimulus checks in addition to this, right? So pretty good stuff, though. It's pretty cool that the Senior Citizens League came out. They spent the entire month of September getting and gathering all of these signatures for their petition, and they're going to send it out to Congress, just like we've been doing. Actually, just a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I had that video with my new letter, my latest letter. By the way, some really good feedback on that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yes, just like the Senior Citizens League, we're doing anything we can to reach out to Congress, continue to hammer down on them, and remind them we need that fourth stimulus check. And even monthly recurring payments would be a really good thing during this time as well, right? So I know some people reach out and say, oh, the letters don't do anything, but here's the thing. We don't know unless we try. You're right. Maybe most of them probably don't get opened up, but seriously, you're not going to get any response if you don't try. So that's why we're doing it. That's why I continue to send the letters out saying, you never know, seriously. Maybe they'll open up, maybe they'll consider them, but you never know unless we try, and that's exactly what we're doing with those letters. So anything that we can continue to do to remind Congress that we need that fourth stimulus check and or monthly recurring payments, and ultimately, more importantly, permanent raises to benefits like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, Survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. That is ultimately the most important right there, because that would be a permanent ongoing raise versus just a one-off stimulus check, right? Even though those are also very, very important. So anyway, I wanted to bring you the latest updates and talk about this $1,400 stimulus check, where we stand, and what the plan is going forward. And the plan is they're going to be introducing it to Congress here in a matter of just days. I don't know what early October is because I didn't see that specified date, but I would anticipate probably within the next few days here. I would guess probably early October is probably kind of what I'm anticipating based on what we're hearing and kind of everything that we're seeing here and kind of the timing behind all these packages right now. This would be the perfect time for the Senior Citizens League to reach out to Congress and say, hey, check it out. You're putting the finishing touches on your packages. You might as well throw this $1,400 check in there as well, because it's only going to be about $100 billion, you know, a little less than that. So yeah, right? So anyway, hope this helps you out. Don't worry, I'll continue to be here for you each and every day to bring you all of the latest updates. You don't need to do the research because I do it all for you. I boil it all down into these short videos. I bring you all the information right here to help you out in any way that I can, and ultimately make sure that you're getting all of the money and all of the benefits that you're eligible to receive during this time, because I get it. It's tough out there, and within all these packages, there's always money in there for the people. It's just a matter of finding it and figuring out how much we can actually get. Because here's the thing, if I don't tell you, or if you don't do the research and find out what's out there for you, I highly doubt that Congress is going to come over and knock on your door or call your phone and say, hey, check it out, you're eligible to receive this money. Highly doubt that's going to happen, right? So anyway, I want to be that person to help you out and make sure that you get that money, because I know it's a tough time out there right now, seriously. So thanks again for your support. I truly appreciate it. Subscribe down below, share the videos with your friends, family, social media. Also, check out that petition that I have linked down below if you are interested in doing so. Again, no pressure. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. If not, that's totally okay too. Just whatever you're comfortable doing, right? So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry. Subscribe down below, and I will see you again.